Just bringing up a younger thing here, so give me one sec. Like a passing that happened too early.
Okay.
I would consider the situation kind of tragic. There's a very selective way that this individual is presenting themselves when it came to what they showed emotionally and what they showed mentally. And so in that sense, there's almost a feeling of like an isolative element to this. He's basically having me acknowledge that there would be questions around this passing because of basically where it would have happened. And he's having me acknowledge himself, and he puts himself in the context of being alone and like really feeling like, in the way this comes across, like in the time before, in the last 24 hours of life, there's a feeling of like question marks in the way that this is kind of happening, but that there would have been indications somehow on like a soul level of something's going to happen, I'm not going to be here. They would have happened when this person was alone. So the feeling is, had they not been alone, there might have been a discussion about it, or like, hey, you know, something's up, but they didn't really have that opportunity.
Is it a negative feeling or a positive feeling?
It comes across
just unresolved.
In life, it would have been an unresolved feeling. In death, I believe that this individual has came to terms with this. Do you know of anybody who passed away who would have fit the bill?
Yes. Jared, he was my uncle, and he wasn't very well mentally, and they put him in a home, and there's some question over whether it was suicide or an accident.
Right.
So, like, it was left very unresolved, and it was very painful for the family at the time. There's a big question mark around, like, his death because nobody was there.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That would be the isolation bit as well, and staying away.
Yeah. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. I think the feeling that came across wasn't that he had any anger towards his passing. The feeling was basically, in life, had he had to have continued on, the feeling is being kind of mentally frustrated. That passing away for him was, to some extent, you know, a relief. And he had a sense of peace, and he has that, and that hopefully will provide comfort to the family, too.